Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing so well. I can't believe it's Saturday and I'm so glad the weekend is here. Yeah, so last night, see, I'm big on Halloween candy. And I like candy corn. And Sean does not like candy corn. So he brought me this, and it's candy corn, but it's caramel apple candy corn. It is so fantastically good. I put the whole bag in here, and this is all that's left. Not much. Today I was going to eat healthy. Not with this caramel apple candy corn. Very good. Oh, I just remember that, I think it was yesterday, this Friday, I was in a meeting, and, excuse me, I have to swallow, and somebody told me a peanut butter recipe, and Silver Scream Girl Beth may have talked about this before, I can't remember, but you preheat the oven for 350 degrees, and it's a very, very simple recipe. I haven't tried it yet. I think I might have to, though. A cup of peanut butter, a cup of sugar, 1 egg, blend it all together, and that's it. I know! She said it came out like kind of crunchy on top and chewy in the middle. And there's something about the peanut butter that has everything else in it. I don't know. I'll have to try it sometime. And if I do, I'll let you know. And if you try it, let me know how it is. Cup of peanut butter, cup of sugar, and 1 egg. So, this dream I had. And I don't have YouTube dreams. A lot of people do, especially Susan, Tunisianswife. She seems like she always has YouTube dreams. But a couple weeks ago, I finally had my first YouTube dream. And you know who was in it? Susan. So Susan, I do not know what to say. But Sean and I don't know, we were somewhere, and we decided that we were in Cincinnati, and so we would go see Susan, unexpectedly. So we dropped by your house, Susan, and just walked in, knocked on the door, walked in, and I remember thinking, you look completely different than I see you on the computer screen, because you were very frail, and you were like 80 years old, and you were just like, you know how some of those old ladies are just like skinny, way too skinny? That's what you looked like. And you're like, oh, hi, Craig. What are you doing? And I said, I was just visiting my sister in Colorado Springs and thought we would drop by. So somehow Cincinnati all of a sudden got really close to Colorado Springs. So I said, we would drop by. And you're like, oh, good. Let me show you around the place. And so we started walking, and I guess it was a huge house that you had and a huge yard, because you said, I have a glass-covered yard. I was like, what? And she goes, yes, it's a retractable roof yard. And we went out in the yard, and it was glass on all sides, and sure enough, above the yard, way up high, there was this glass ceiling that was able to retract. And your whole thing was, Susan, that you wanted to be outside even when it rained, and so you had to have the glass retractable roof so you can be outside. Huge. And then we walked a little bit further, and there was this big black puddle. And it must have been, I don't know, maybe like 10 feet long and like 6 feet wide. And I remember it was really gushy. So it wasn't just water, but it was like slime, something like that. I mean, it's just like, anyway, it was icky. And you said, Craig, go stand in there because I want you to meet my dog. I was like, huh? And you go, yeah, just stand in the lower part, close to the edge, because then my dog will come and see you. So I said, okay. And by this time, I was thinking, this is where like dreams come together. I was thinking, yeah, when she had her other dream, she complained because she wasn't very hospitable. And she's not very hospitable right now. I don't know where that came from, because I'm sure if we came and visited you, Susan, you'd be very hospitable. But in my head, I'm thinking this. So I stand on the edge of this black, gushy puddle, and all of a sudden, this creature comes rising out of the puddle, and it's not a dog at all. Oh yeah, I forgot. Before it rises, you, Susan, say, come and meet the tourists, come and meet the tourists. And so this thing came up, and it had like the skin of like a whale, or probably more like a seal, you know, just really slick skin, and it had this huge neck like an ostrich and a head, and it had one tooth by its beak. And I tell you, I got so scared, I like turned, I was like, Sean, that's not a dog. And then we went on. I don't remember what happened there. And so he said, so you said, let me give you a ride around town. I'm thinking, oh no, she's 8 years old and she's going to drive. So we get in your car, and your steering wheel is on like the other side of the car. It's on the right-hand side. I'm thinking, oh no, we're never going to make it out of here. And so we got in, and I decided to talk about, you know, so have you been to Europe? You know, because I know they drive on the right side of the road in Europe. And you said, no, I drive on the correct side of the road here. I don't drive on the left side. And so we started driving, and we ended up in this pasture, and we got out, and we started walking up a hill, and then I woke up. So if anybody knows anything about dreams, let me know what that means, because I don't know what it means. And Susan, you were in my first YouTube dream telling me about your dog that wasn't really a dog, but a scary thing with a long neck and a beak with one tooth. Anyway, that was my YouTube dream. So there you have it. And I'm going to have another caramel apple candy corn. And Sean and I tonight, oh, it's 6 o'clock. Well, at 6 o'clock, so in a couple minutes, we are going to go and see if we can find some shelves for the wall, and maybe another dresser, because we have clothes that aren't fitting. Our winter clothes aren't fitting in the dresser. And at the old place, we kept them like in this other big dresser that we had. That anyway, so that's what we're going to do right now. So I hope everybody has a great weekend and enjoy the weather if it's nice, because here it's like 70 degrees and beautiful. And if you're down south, please be safe. I hope nobody's, you know, houses or living spaces are flooded, but you were in our prayers and thoughts last night. So hope everybody's doing well, and I will probably see you, probably not on Monday, but on Tuesday. Okay, guys? So take care. Talk to you later. Bye.